And we are live. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's McGolfin TV, your favorite live stream of golf. Howdy.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Lex.
Yeah, that's Lex.
You were watching McGolfin TV. We are doing our weekly benchmarking round. Let's get right to it. Hole number one. Phil, you want to run a flyover before I hit this, or you want me to hit it and then do it?
I'll do a flyover real fast. Yeah, here we go. Let's take a look at hole number one. It's a par 5, 541. Very pretty hole. Not too much danger out there. Just whack it right out in the middle of the fairway. If you hit it long, you might get there in two and make an eagle right off the bat. Who doesn't like that? A little alliteration, too.
All right, I'm going to try to aim down the right-hand side and hit a pole. Kind of one of my good shots, good go-to shots, trying to hit a pole. I left it out right. It's sliding with the wind. Old familiar territory.
Yep. Like
but this is a 3-shot par 5. It's not going to matter.
All right, guys. We are off. Welcome to today's show. It's classic stroke play. We're going to play fast today, too, guys. Lex has got he's got to go pick up his kid at like 3 o'clock. But the course is completely empty. So we're going to go and have an action-packed show today.
Phil's got the cameras rolling, keeping it tight. McGolfin TV, always swinging it right. McGolfin
3 in a row.
TV, it's the ultimate show with Lex on the course, bringing that glow.
I love seeing my handicap golf.
McGolfin
It's like,
TV,
oh yeah, this
the
is regular. This guy's always
best
cheating.
story
You've been hurt in a golf cart wreck, call us. We'll get you the
Lex's drive is fire, watch him break the green.
He's one of the OGs of the channel. He says the mane is flowing. Talking about her hair.
For
And I
drama,
like to
every
feel the
game's a score.
That's how I judge how
Tune
much
in with the
fuzziness
crew who
is
serve
I feel it in my hair. The way some people feel bumps in their feet.
It's the
Is I feel the
ultimate
pain in my
show
hair.
with Lex on the course, bringing that glow. Phil's got the shots, making the magic.
A lot of guys don't count all their strokes, and so they're just their handicaps are much lower than they actually.
Okay. All right, give it to me. That was bad. Yep.
From the bunker to the fairway, you know.
All right, guys. Welcome to the show. We're here on our second shot on hole one.
The ball is sitting down. It's in the rough, sitting down all the way. I've got a 6-iron in my hand. I'm going to try to get up. Oh boy, this is no good. Right into the trees, came right back down.
Uh-oh. Went for the hero shot, didn't work out. Now it's definitely a 3-shot hole.
Yep, I think now I got to play 3-wood.
All right, guys, while he's getting his 3-wood, try to get that ball maybe still on the 3. Let's do some shout-outs. Shout out East Coast Buds. Shout out Cameron Matthew. Shout out Iron Dog. Shout out DMC. Good to see you guys. Already got 12 folks here. Anyone else want to shout out? Type something in chat. Thank you guys for being here.
All right, 12 folks. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, make sure you hit that like button. Click like and subscribe. 3-wood. I'm going to try to leave it on the left-hand side of the green. Oh, it's going straight towards the green. It's going straight towards the front of the green. Straight towards the front. It didn't have enough gusto, but what a shot.
Yeah, nice work. Paulson says, shout out me. Shout out Z
Shout
Paulson.
out, Paulson. What's up, Z? Poor maintenance guy was having to wait for me.
Forget that guy.
Well, you know, no, I want them to be able to do their jobs, get home, but I think they have plenty of time.
Hey, love to see it. Paulson says he's leaving for Florida in 10 days. Where are you going, Paulson? What you doing? What's up, Jags for Life, James? Happy Tuesday to you, too.
Hey, James. Oh, it's a windy one today, boys. Really windy. We're playing the tips. This is going to be a challenging test of golf today. I'm going to have to bring it today to try to shoot anything respectable. We're just short of the green here. I've got good angle. I should be able to hit kind of a low running chip. I probably still won't. I'm not confident in that shot. So I'll hit a release 2. The pin is, as usual, right over a kind of a ridge, and it's right on a ridge. It's an impossible putt if I go long. So we have to stay on this side of the hole.
Yeah, we can see that. You can see the slight discolor. I don't know if you guys can pick up that ridge. You could definitely see it.
So anything long is just going to be dead. I'm still going to hit the sand wedge, and we're going to make it for a 4. This is for a 4. I like to birdie this hole.
Get up in there. Get up in there.
Oh,
jeez. Wow, that was close.
God, that was so close.
Yeah, you guys see that?
Lip out. It was a lip
It
out.
freaking lipped out. Oh, let's see. East Coast Buzz says, great to see you guys as well. Good vibes on this 18 today. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for sending the good vibes. Already paying off.
Thanks, man.
What's up, Golfing Orlando? Good to see you. What's up to you? Happy Tuesday. I hope all your golfing's going good.
Until you come down to Palm Beach. I'm getting ready for a challenge.
Yep, this guy's starting to play some good golf. What's up, Karen Golfs? Good to see you. She said, wow. Yeah. Well, got a great recovery there from the fairway.
Yep.
He's going to get himself a par here.
Well, if I make this is harder than it looks. There's still a lot of slope here. I got a lot of wind behind me. I can't F around on this putt.
Woohoo! Yeah, we saw that curve in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a par. Yes. Great start. Pairs in the chat, boys. Pairs in the chat. All right. Good start. I'm going to get a drink of water. Maybe think about this next tee shot. I'm going to hit a 3-wood. The wind is coming off the turnpike pretty severely today. So that's going to be a theme for this whole front 9 is the wind off the turnpike.
All right.
Once I get to hole 9, the wind starts helping me. But until then, it's a battle.
Ah, you guys painted the chat pear green. Nice work. Look at that. That's beautiful. I wish you could see the chat, Lex. It's beautiful.
I'll watch it on replay. I saw some of the limes from yesterday's round, and boy, did that make me happy. Love seeing limes in the chat. Love seeing pears in the chat. No skulls.
Yeah.
Skull-free day today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Karen, go put those bombs away. No bombs today.
Yep. All right. Well, he's getting ready.
Put them in there.
Sorry. Let me run this flyover real fast just so we can see what we're doing here. Hole 2, par 4. 366 is the correct number. He's playing from the tips today. That's what that number represents on the flyovers. Taking the 3-wood, I think that's a smart play. Who says smart golf isn't exciting golf? Einstein said that.
All right, products. Let's do a quick product review. All right, I found this on the driving range. It's called Turf Tee. This thing is garbage.
Okay.
I'm not going to use it at all. It won't even go in the ground. I got to go find a different tee. All right, here's a tee from Turtle Creek. We're playing a Max Fly soft golf ball today. If anyone's curious on the golf ball, we're playing the Max Fly soft fly. It's about $1 a ball. It's a very cheap ball I'm playing. Let him cook. Let him cook.
That looks like a great drive.
Oh, perfect position.
Iron Dog's wondering what the compression rating on that ball is. Do you even know that?
No, but you could look it up from My Golf Spy. I'm guessing it's in the 70s. It feels like a marshmallow when I hit it. It's just so soft. It's not like hitting a golf ball.
All right, I'll try to check it out. What's the golf ball exactly again? Max Fly what?
Max Fly soft fly.
Soft fly. Compression. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see. Well, here we are from Golf Digest. It says performance 4. Thought I saw it here. It says it achieves an unusually low 35 compression. Is that a number that makes sense? 35?
Oh wow.
Yeah, Max Fly Soft Fly, as the name suggests.
So you're talking,
Sorry, go ahead.
Normally I'm playing a ball up in the upper 90s is what I play.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey man.
Crazy.
So it's not going to go nearly as far today. We're going to be back on everything, which, isn't going to be an issue.
Yeah. When you get a sec, you should maybe give the camera a little lens.
Check the data?
No, the lens clean. I can't tell if it's just like a little foggy and like misty, or if it's got a little something on there. I don't know.
The data didn't look great either.
Yeah.
It's coming back a little bit there.
Yeah.
See, the data's kind of crappy.
Iron Dog says Kirklands are a 93. Yeah, well, it gives you a frame of reference if you play Kirklands.
Let me just check the Speedify real fast here too, Phil.
Okay, well, it looks good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. He's just gonna check our data, guys. Make sure we get you the best quality here. Cameron says compare that to a Pro V1 at 87. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but those Kirklands are like rocks, right?
They are.
A Pro V has a soft feel. And soft is nice for around the greens. Tell you what. All right, I got a $1.25. Wind into me. I'm going to take a 9-iron. Why so much club, Lex? Why so much club? Let's just swing easy on it then. Center of the green. Let the wind do the work. I pulled it. And it's well long. That was such a dumb play.
Well, we literally just talked about it yesterday, right? About like swing or swing. And I literally said it yesterday. Every time you try to take an easy swing and club up and take it off, right? You yank it left.
I just blow it past.
Yeah, you go too far and you yank it left, yeah. You might as well take the pitching wedge and just freaking blast it.
Yeah, I should have.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, the more pro golf...
Please remind me.
What's that?
Yeah, just keep reminding me.
Yeah. And also, yeah, to stay down.
I remember to keep my head down today.
Yep, stay down through the shot. But, yeah, Karen Golf says, yep, you don't do soft. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Go watch pro golf. It's just crazy, right? Like, those guys swing hard as heck, right?
Yeah, they really do.
They're not swinging easy. Come on.
And that particular ball had some draw bias on it, and so with that and the wind just cooked it. I might even be out of bounds. I might be in big trouble here.
Uh-oh.
going to hit a miracle recovery. Save par.
All right, guys. Well, while he's getting ready for a shot, we're doing this is our weekly road to scratch where we are tracking the scores. So just to go through them, and then I added the last one. It wasn't a true benchmark round, but it was just regular stroke play. So I put it on there as a good score. So I put last week as 79. Keep in mind that was on the other course, which is par 70. But I still think that score counts. So if we go back, we got a 79, 91, 85, 78, and 86. So that's kind of our numbers there as we go along. Yeah, and that 91 a couple weeks ago was a rough one. That was the wind, if you guys were around for that show. Playing conditions were super tough. Almost feel like I should throw that one out, but
barely stayed in play. I got to hit a lob wedge and land it right up here. Let it trickle down to the hole. This is a tough shot. Nope, that ain't it. Rolled the length of the green. I've got a 40-footer for par now.
yeah, he did send that one, East Coast Buds.
Yeah, the face closed on me. I was trying to hit much more of a flop.
Yeah. Well,
The face just shut on me.
You short-sighted yourself, and you were screwed no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you can do with the rough. You're not going to get the spin. You can see the green slopes away. These greens are super firm. I mean,
You know what I didn't do? I didn't look at the pin sheet. I thought this pin was way up front too. I thought it was 120 with a front pin.
Gotcha.
Not a back middle pin. That was on me. That's course management. I got to be looking at this pin sheet. Okay, now you have to save this. There it is. Not enough break.
All right, let's just tap this in. We'll take a bogey. No big deal.
Yep.
All right, no worries.
Yep, just a bogey. It's gonna happen. Especially playing from the tips with the wind. I just got to make sure I keep the bombs away today. Just recover. Every time I get in trouble, I just got to recover. Keep my head down. No lost balls. All right, guys, we got like 15 people watching the stream, and need y'all to hit that like button for me. And hit the subscribe button if you don't already subscribe. Please. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You heard the man. If you don't do it, he don't play. It's the rules. It's the rules, guys.
All right, this one has a back pin. I'm already looking at the pin sheet, thinking about the green. It's a sucker back pin over water.
There you go, Iron Dog. Yes, #1 on YouTube. Let's get to #1 on YouTube.
Hey, it's facing me.
All right, well, either way, I'll run the flyover for whoever doesn't want to be on camera there. Here we are at hole 3. It's par 4, 415. Question is, playing from the tips, is he going to go with driver or still lay up with the 3-wood? Because you got that lake to worry about.
Tree wood.
All right, says tree wood.
The wind's coming from that way. The wind's going that way. Decently hard. I can see everything moving.
Nice swing.
It'll be just fine. It's out to the right. It's further right than I want, but it's fine. I got a lot of water to carry. Instead of being on the left where I have less of a walk and more grass, I've got maybe 170 of pure water carry now. Pro shot coming up.
Okay, well, we are at the start of the show. Let's give you guys a quick heads up. We're off tomorrow, and Lex will update these. I think he mentioned to me that maybe he's already changed these, so he'll let us know. But what I got for us right now is Thursday, Friday, so off tomorrow. On Thursday, we're back at 8:40 a.m. Eastern time for 18 holes.
11 a.m.
Okay, good call. All right, so forget what I just said there. So we're doing 11 a.m. on Thursday. Still on the East course, 18 holes, yeah?
Yep.
And then what about I got a Friday, 8:40 in the morning on the West for a 9-holer.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool. So just so you guys know, those are our next 2 streams coming up.
Oh my God, I got 209 yards.
Oh, wow. Yep, it is a pro shot coming up. We'll have a visit from Shank today, just so you guys know. And I've got a little video promotion, some thumbnails to show you for some upcoming videos as well. Paulson thinks you might want to consider laying up.
This ain't basketball, Paulson. I probably could have took driver here, especially with this soft golf ball. This is going to be something to think about today. But you know what? We have the length. I've hit these shots before, and I'm going to hit it again.
Yeah.
And then you guys are going to subscribe because I'm going to hit a 200-yard, hit the green at 200 yards. All right, 196. I'm going 4-iron. Iron on account of the ball. I'm gonna still cook this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. It's sliding a little right, as per usual. It landed on the bank. Not enough club.
Okay.
These balls suck.
And I messed up. I forgot to tell you to stay down on the shot.
Yeah.
Supposed to remind you.
I did lift up a little bit, but I still hit a decent ball. There's no compression on this golf ball, so it's only going to go so far, I think.
Yeah.
I was toying with hitting the 3-wood or the 3-iron, but a 3-iron at 95. That could have easily sailed the green. I wasn't expecting to come up short with the 4-iron.
Yeah.
We're in the hazard. We're going to see if we can play it. It's probably embedded in some dirt. And we're going to have to try to dig it out maybe.
Fun. We're going to get to see a mud shot. Everyone loves
Yep,
mud shots.
I think it's going to be a mud shot coming up. Mike. All right, I'm going to bring a ball just in case. Get my usual clubs and let's go find out what we have. I can't believe this came up this far short.
All right, looks like he's still looking for it. I thought I saw a white thing in the rough. Got me excited. It was actually in the rough. Oh, this isn't looking good. It's not a good sign when it takes this long.
All right, I got to fudge the rules, I think. This is what I get for not keeping balls on me.
Yo, Ozzy, what's up?
You guys
Good
want
to
me
see
to
you.
drive back to where I should drop?
No. I mean, if you didn't see a splash and you feel somewhat confident, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I can't hear you. Sorry about that.
It's probably buried in the
ball's
rough
lost.
in there. Right? If you didn't see a splash, it means it's there somewhere, and it's probably just embedded completely in that thick rough, and you just can't see it. So I would count that as crossing the line.
I'm pretty sure I made it, landed up here and rolled. I just can't find it in this thick grass.
Yeah.
So we're going to cheat a little bit. If I was in a tournament, I would not be able to drop here. Okay, that was pretty good.
All right, look decent there.
All right, so 1, 2 in the hazard, drop 3, hit 4 to here. This is going to be another bogey. With an asterisk.
That's a good little data point for this major problem we have with slow play. Can you imagine if you were behind and the guy, right? Like, you could want them to drop there. Can you imagine if they drove all the way back? Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk. I thought that was going to be easy. I could talk through that one. Hope I didn't mess you up. We're just going to give you a 6 on that.
That's a 7, Phil.
Well, we'll give you the 6.
Which that's a realistic score after putting that in the water. I should have gone back to right over where it cleared the water way back there. Hit another one.
Oh, no.
You love to see it. Missing a 1-footer. All right, let me get my audio fixed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna give him the 6 on that. Don't tell him. But, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Ozzy says, that's no lime, yep. But yeah, anyway, you know, think about slow play and following the rules. That's one where I go like, no. Don't follow the rules on that, right? Can you imagine someone in front of you and they make that shot and they're like, oh, I gotta follow the rules. I'm gonna drive all the way back to where I hit the ball to take the drop, I'd be like, no, dude. I mean, this ain't a tournament. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we don't really have a pace of play issue though on our channel. I gotta go fast today, so I can pick up my kiddo.
Yep.
So I can't lollygag on the round.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys are tuning in a little late from the very beginning of the stream, Lex has got to go pick up his daughter at about 3. So we're trying to play some speedy golf today. Should be able to do it. Course is pretty much empty, so.
175, wind howling behind me. I'm gonna take a 9-iron.
All right, I think that's a smart play there. Better to leave this ball short than long. Long on this hole is actually OB. It looks like there's green grass to hit off of behind that green, but you can kind of see the white stakes there. Those are backyards of homes, so really not that tight of a, or not that big of a landing area out there. It's fairly tight.
All right, to get this into the hole, I got to start it at the bunker, hit it high. It's got to bounce right on that ridge. Got to start it there so it can bounce on the ridge. Looks pretty good. Short. Could have used one more club. All right, I'm gonna club up the rest of the day.
And these balls definitely appear to not fly as well, but like I said in the flyover, short's better than long here.
Yep.
You know, I got memory problems, but I can literally remember maybe 4 streams ago you were just a little short and you chipped up, easy par. So.
Yeah.
Yep. What's
Yep,
up, Golf
this is an
Wrenching?
easy
Good
par.
to see you as well. Guys, we got 18 viewers, only 9 likes. Hit that like button.
Oh, come on, 18 viewers, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
I know not all of you are subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I see it in the metrics. I see you. I'm looking at you right now. You're at your phone or you're at your computer. You're at work. Don't pay attention to your work. Your boss doesn't care about you. I care about you. Okay.
That's some master manipulation right there.
Does it work? Are they subscribing? Subscribe to the channel. Like the button. Hit the like button, guys, really.
If the,
I'm not gonna hit this. I'm not gonna hit this shot until we get one more like on the stream.
Oh, okay. All right, well, there was 3. So there you go.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I went up by 3.
Oh, what a bad kick. Ooh, bad kick.
Interesting.
That was a pretty good chip.
Yeah, yeah.
And I landed it about the place I wanted. It just kicked hard to the left, really hard.
Yeah, this is definitely a tougher pin placement for leaving it short and chipping up. I can imagine the way those contours are. East Coast Buzz says, just loosen up and keep it in play, Lex. You got this.
Yeah.
Sending those good vibes. Thanks, East Coast.
Thanks, man. No, I hit a good chip, but I've got 12 feet. I'm looking at a bogey here, and I'm not going to be upset about it. You know, it was a bad club selection. I'm playing a different golf ball. I'm out of my Max Fly Tour X's.
All right,
So
not a bad
close.
putt there.
So close. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta really pull the pin on these little ones.
All right. I think I gotta give him a blow-up pull on that.
Should I just throw this ball in the water?
Yeah.
Kind of where it belongs.
I would, at this point, I would get a scuffed up Waterlog Pro V versus that ball.
All right, I have a Bridgestone in here I'm gonna switch over to. It's just, I like playing a consistent ball. If you switching your balls around, like you think you're gonna have distance control on your putter if you're switching balls, you're not.
Yep. I was just gonna say that, and I was wondering why you're using this ball, but you just told us that you ran out of your regular ones.
Yeah, I ran out of my regulars, but I have these, so I have enough of these that I feel like I could continue to play them, maybe develop feel for a couple of rounds. No, I'm due to buy golf balls, gloves. I need all that stuff. Speaking of which, we're accepting donations, guys. If you want to help out my golfing TV, you can donate to my golf ball expenses.
Yep. All right, let's.
And I will love you for it. I'll give you a special shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, no weird stuff, but we could do one of those. What are those?
I think he just said he's gonna do a cameo for you. Oh, that'll be the day. All right, hole 5, par 4, 410. One of the harder holes, as you can see. It's got a hard right turn to the left, or excuse me, to the right, with an elevated green.
We're winds into us. We're going driver cut. I'm gonna aim at the palm trees and cut the shit out of this ball. All right, it's going right where I need it to. Right down the fairway. Safe as can be.
I think he meant draw. Because if you're aiming at those palm trees right by the water and you cut it, that's into the lake.
Oh yeah, I mean pull it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my pull. I hit a pull.
Yeah.
My go-to shot's a pull.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Big approach shot coming up here. We got to turn the ship around. I'm gonna have like a $170 with a ton of wind. Maybe, yeah, something like that. $160, $170, ton of wind, elevated green, run a flyover. This is gonna be hard.
They saw it. They saw the flyover.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't pay attention to my own show.
Yeah. Just a random thought, guys. We all have our anecdotal ways that we judge, like the economy. And I was thinking, this is how I know the economy's not so good. Do you guys remember the old trope you see in movies and TVs of like a dude and he's like hitting golf balls into the ocean, like, right? It's like military guys hitting it off the deck of the aircraft carrier, or some guy just off his deck of his beach house hitting golf balls into the ocean. You don't see that anymore. Why? Because golf balls are too dang expensive. That's how I know the economy's bad.
We're still playing this max fly. I didn't swap it out. I've got 142 yards. I'm gonna take a 7-iron. 7 or 8? What do you think, Phil? One club. It's at least a club for that ball. I'm gonna take a 7.
Yeah.
Guys, how's the audio today?
Oh yeah. Give us an audio check. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what's the flight characteristics? I don't understand how golf balls work. Like, is it still gonna like fly higher and softer than another ball as a 7?
don't know. We're going to find out. Looks to be on target. On the green, same shot as I did yesterday.
All right, good swing. Good job.
It's a little out to in. A lot of that had to do with the wind, and the wind was slicing it. I touched the green and it just sort of slid off. It was a little slicey. It didn't have that penetrating backspin and into the wind ball flight that would really stop it super short.
Gotcha. East Coast says he thinks at slower swing speeds, it's easier to compress. So a higher compression pairs well with a higher swing speed. That's his grasp on it. Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense.
Yeah, a player like me never plays a low compression ball.
What's up, Rod? Good to see you. Says, holy double, Batman. Yeah. He's not playing bad. Just some weird stuff happened.
I've missed two 2-foot putts today.
Yeah. Well, we've got a good...
Get it turned around.
Yeah, we got a good cope. We're playing fast today. We got to be done by 3 o'clock, so we're kind of going quickly.
Give it the break. Give it the break. Give it the break.
Very nice. That's how it's done
Thank
right
you.
there.
Now sinking this 3-footer, right? So I don't know why
Yep.
doing that is so easy for me. But then actually getting this 4-footer in the hole is like, holy camole, I got to take my time.
Yeah, well, look, I can see this. Look at the slope. So I was kind of saying about Augusta, right? Like, if you're a great iron player, right? I mean, there's crazy slopes, but at the actual pin placement, there's very few holes where there's a ton of slope, like 6 feet and in. It's like flat. It's basically like each one of their greens has got like 3 tiers, and the slopes are crazy between the tiers, but once you're on the tier, it's relatively flat. Yeah, just look at, yeah, these are tough. All right, let's see. That was 1,
5 feet. That was 5.
2, 3,
That
4,
was 5 feet
5.
away.
Okay. Yep. Golf's easy, guys. Golf's easy.
Golf's easy. Golf's easy. I don't know why people have so much trouble with it. Piece of cake. Putting's easy. Driving's easy.
Yep, Rod said that putt looks nasty. Yep. And East Coast says that green went hard. Yep, that green's got hands, boy.
I think the course is out to get me today for all my poor course care. All the divots I don't repair. All the pitch marks I don't fix. The course is out to get me. All right, we're switching golf balls.
All right, I think that's a good idea, especially because we're now at a par 5, a very long one, 545. I know you guys are thinking 545 is not that long, but you know, sea level, Florida, it's a long hole.
All right, we found a Pro V.
Nice.
It's a little scuffed up. Okay, aim to the trees, hit the pole. All right, it's in the center of the fairway,
Beautiful.
way down there.
Very nice. Yeah, East Coast says, never feel bad. Remember, most of us watching can't do any of this yet. And
Yeah.
he's got some really good wisdom here, Lex. He says, we pass
Okay.
joints, not judgment.
Do what?
We pass joints, not judgment.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Iron Dog's got some good wisdom, too. He says, golf gods giveth and taketh. Mostly taketh.
Yeah, they do.
Mostly taketh. Yep.
I can't wait till I can drive on this fairway. Sweet. Sweet. Oh my God, these Pro Vs go so far. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable ball.
Yeah, guys, don't let anyone, if you have the money, don't ever let anyone go, like, you know, you hear this a lot, they go, you know, Pro Vs don't really matter much if you don't have a slower swing speed. I can tell you from first-hand experience, right? I mean, yes, you're not going to get everything out of it if you have a slower club head speed. They just fly farther for everyone. So if you have the money, you really should get Pro V1s. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or join a private country club where old rich guys lose Pro V1s too. That's another option.
Yep.
Phil, what was the total distance on this hole?
545.
Okay.
That's what the card says.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you're way out here. Holy cow.
I'm way out here.
Yeah. All right, get my math machine ready.
204 left.
204. Okay, well that's coming up at 341.
Yep. Beasted it, buddy. I beasted it.
Yeah. Good point, Rod. Yeah, the Pro V1 consistency with quality control. Yep. Yeah, I got locked in. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention, and you know, the old Kirklands were literally like illegal rip-offs of Pro V1s, and the quality control was good, and then they changed them. And I bought a bunch not knowing, and then I saw My Golf Spy had a whole thing, and literally it's like some manufacturing plant with the Kirklands now where I think they like basically like straight up bad balls, right? Like balls that you shouldn't play. They're like bad, like right off the assembly line or whatever. And yeah, there was like two out of a dozen they determined were basically like defective balls.
Damn it. It's turning right. On the very right-hand side of the complex. I should have done much better from 200 yards.
Okay.
I got the slices today, Phil.
Yeah. Well, check your grip.
I'm not drawing the ball. Slicing it. It's that grip.
Yep. Check the grip. Make sure you stay down through the shot. Ozzy says, honestly, go and get a dozen Strix on. They're better. Yeah, that's a good ball too. I'm not saying don't get those.
Yep.
Definitely.
Now the Q Star is a good ball.
Yeah. I'm saying if you've got
G-Star,
the money, the thing
one
with
of
the Pro V1s, it's if you have the money to throw away, right?
It's not throwing away money. It's buying lower strokes. If I was playing a Pro V1, those balls would not have missed those 2-foot putts. I wouldn't have missed those 2-foot putts with the Pro V.
Yeah, me neither, Ozzy. I'm not going to pay over $30 for a dozen of balls. It is ridiculous, yeah. But, you know, I mean, if I was a millionaire, sure, why not?
And that's why I play Max Fly.
Exactly.
It's Max Fly. It is the best low-cost ball you can buy. It's like $109, $110 for 48 golf balls. All right, guys, let's get some Red Bull going before we try this next shot. Let's check the time. How are we doing here?
We're not bad.
1:15. We're doing great. Okay.
Yep, we're doing good. Cool. While he's doing that, let me pay some bills. We'll run a quick commercial break and be right back, guys.
Hopefully that works. That's kind of a rude thing to say. I don't think I've been struggling with shit, to be honest with you.
If you've been kidding yourself about your boring life, make a change. Along with drinking, golf has been shown to lower adult onset boredom from 72 to 49%. Golf is FDA approved to reduce the risk of kids' birthday parties and time with your wife's family. Risk factors include having fun, drinking in the morning, drinking with friends, and spending lots of money. Golf is not for everyone, including people with liver problems and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Talk to your doctor if golf is right for you.
Attention PGA of America coaching victims.
If your fellow golfer received bad golf coaching and it's causing terrible chest pain and a difficult to control slice, we feel your pain.
It's time to fight back
and hold the multi-million-dollar golf instruction industry accountable.
Hi, I'm attorney Bruce Slicer. Many people were given a death sentence when they received bad teaching information from so-called professionals. If you or a loved one received this bogus information and developed a debilitating slice, call us right now. You may be entitled to compensation.
If you were given bad swing advice within the past 4 years, or if a fellow golfer died from bad golf instruction within the last 4 years, call attorney Slicer and Slicer right now.
It's a tragedy that these so-called professionals have put innocent golfers in harm's way with their bad information. Call us right now.
Time is limited. Call us immediately. You may be entitled to a significant cash award.
All right, guys, we are back. We're here on our third shot on this par 5. He's running after it.
Good looking ball.
All right, good shot, good shot. All right, we're on in 3. Focus up on these putts.
Guys, this guy's driving on the greens. He's driving on the grass.
Ooh.
We might be able to drive on the grass.
Or he's gonna get caught and get yelled at.
Yeah, I mean the guy who's doing it is kind of a psycho.
Okay, there you go.
So he's a guy. He played with my wife and me.
Oh, it's
and
him.
He started giving my wife advice the whole time.
That's that guy. Okay. Yeah, we've talked about that on the show.
All right, this is for birdie. It almost looks just straight downhill. I'm going to give it just a little bit on the left.
Oh.
Another poor putt.
It's okay.
That's a 5.
Yep. It's a good
par.
Good par there. Yep, we finally got a nice quality par. Playing the par 5 as well so far, which is good.
Yeah, and I've been doing, just in general, that's been a trend, playing the par 5 as well.
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't see the ladies driving on the grass today. I think this guy's just doing his own thing.
Yeah. Well, if he's breaking the unspoken rule about don't give full-on golf lessons to other golfers when they're out on the course, people you literally don't know, probably means he's willing to break other rules too. Usually how that goes.
I'm not a rule breaker. I can't break rules.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the marshals around here. Afraid I'm gonna get shot.
That real fast, that reminds me of way back in the early 90s when I was just a wee young man working at Starbucks, and all that food in the little display case, right guys? You know, that little yogurts, parfait things, and all that other stuff. That all gets like thrown away or donated at the end of the night, and the employees are not allowed to take it. But it was kind of common practice at the store I worked that the employees would take the product. And so I was the new employee. And I I just don't break rules at work because I just don't want to, it's that sort of thing. Like, if you don't ever lie, you don't ever have to keep track of all your lies, right? And so I unfortunately freaked them all out because they're the other two employees are taking all the stuff, which you're not supposed to do, and they're like, hey, you should take some too. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I just, not me. And it's you can see their eyes widen, oh shit, is he gonna snitch on us now too?
Narc.
I didn't tell on anyone. I just didn't want to do it. I just want to be, clean conscious. If when they finally do get caught doing it, I want to be like, nope, never did it. Don't look at me.
Perfect. Right in the middle of the fairway.
Beautiful. Yeah, driving the ball well today. Let's take a look at this hole, number 7, par 4, 381. Need a good tee shot on this one, which you got. Don't want to go into that lake. We'll get some birdies. Whoops. What's up, horse? Good to see you. We'll get some birdies in there.
Horse.
This is crazy. Listen to this, Lex. Horse says Guitar Center throws guitars in the dumpsters they aren't allowed to sell. I wish I knew that. Go dumpster diving. Did they lock their... They probably lock their dumpsters, though.
I'm sure.
That's crazy. That's crazy considering how expensive a guitar is.
I mean, they could donate it to schools or something and still take the tax write-off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Starbucks was doing there. It's all about the tax write-off. That's why employees can't take it. All right. We've got 139 yards, playing a Pro V. I think this is a 9-iron.
Yeah, to be clear, I
shoot it again once we're close.
I don't actually disagree with the concept of the employees getting to take the food home, because the thing is if it's perishable, you can't donate it because there's a food safety issue, right? You send it to a food bank, let's say it gets foodborne illness because it's got something raw in there or whatever. So that all went in the garbage, the sandwiches and stuff. We would donate the pastries because there's no foodborne illness concern, but it's And this is back in the day in the 90s. Like, we're making like $5 an hour, right? It's like you can't give the employees. It's the whole concept of you let the employees take it home. It like makes it it's a like the broken windows policy thing, right? Like if they're gonna start just stealing. It's like, no, not really.
All right, I've got 133 yards. I know I'm gonna fade it. I've got 9 iron, which is too much club. I'm gonna go easy. And I pulled it left.
Was it
catch? Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Was it too easy?
It was the right distance. I just pulled it. I pulled it.
Yep. Yeah, you got to remember that thing that Rod's mentioned about
exiting to the not exiting left.
Yep. Yeah.
No, you're right. That's exactly what I did.
Yep, you did turn those hands over quite a bit, and yep, I could see it.
So now I've got some scrambling to do. The iron play isn't as good today.
Yep, it's getting the chat in a mood. Starting to get some chirps out there. Even Ozzy said, "Is red Lex's favorite color?" Lots on the scorecard. They're getting spicy at you.
Sometimes I can't. If I don't respond, it's because I didn't make it out, you know? What were they saying, Phil?
I said they're getting spicy. Even Aussie Golfer said, is red your favorite color? Because there's lots of it on the scorecard.
Yeah. Yep.
And that is true, horse.
Oh, I'm not in the bunker.
Nice.
Okay.
Even horse says it's hard to have all aspects of the game working at the same time. There's a fairly famous quote by Tiger. I'm not going to quote it exactly, but basically he said that in his whole career, he feels like there were maybe like 3 or 4 rounds in his whole life where he felt like all 3 parts of his game were A+, right? Like literally even Tiger Woods says pretty much every round he's ever played, you know, short game, irons, or driver, something wasn't quite there. Yeah.
That was poor. I set the camera up because I was going to hit a great shot there. I was down in the rough, and I just kind of slid the club face open, but now we got to connect with the putter. Okay, connect with the putter. Connect with the putter.
Getting that whole go ball, go ball. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's, oh, geez. Yeah, you can't be doing that.
That's a 6.
Yep, can't give up on those short putts.
All right, so that's 3 of those this round. You know, this round I'm going to get called for sandbagging because I'm missing these 1-footers. And I'm going to post like some kind of higher score today.
Well, you go tell the powers to be. It's all recorded. It's all tracked and recorded.
No, you can go back and you can say, okay, did he intentionally miss that putt?
Mm-hmm.
3 of them, right? 3 2-footers. And you go, no, he just wasn't paying attention, I guess. You know, he was acting like a dipshit is what he was doing.
Well, it's all part of the game,
all
right?
Enough of that.
It's mental focus, right? I can tell you. It's exhausting to keep mental focus on these every last one of these putts, and you kind of go, ah, whatever, and then you miss it. That's literally a shot decision. It's not cheating or anything.
All right, I'm not sure what to take here yet. Let's set up the ball, shoot it. Phil can run the flyover, and then I'm gonna pick.
All right. Yeah, he's also playing from the tip, so he can tell us what the adjusted expected blah 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 is. But here's hole 8, par 3, all carry over water. Solid 200 yards.
It's 206 yards. The adjusted par for this tee setup is 75 and a half. So par is 75 and a half.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Not 72.
And Horse in chat's asking the eternal question. I believe Socrates asked this question as well back in ancient Greece. What's the greatest sandwich that you ever ate? I'm gonna have to say
I'm a pretty simple guy. A turkey sandwich with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and a ton of mayonnaise on some white bread. It doesn't get better than that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds on brand.
All right, I got a 5-iron. We really want to ace this. This would be the ace of my life.
I'm guessing water?
No, it's far out left.
Okay. Sorry, don't mean to laugh.
Sorry about that, guys. That was a little aggravating.
Yeah, that was the most violent. You got up to Scotty Scheffler levels on that one.
I'm gonna break a club, dude.
Horse,
you know what's frustrating.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe it's the pressure, right? This is my benchmarking round, so it's the one I'm trying to score well out here, right? And I'm just shitting the bed left and right here today. And this shot, I wanted to make sure I close the club face instead of leaving it open. If I leave it open and slice it, it could go in the water. So I made sure to close the club face, and I sure did. And it went long and left, and now I'm in real trouble here.
Well, that's the antics are great for the show, but take a deep breath and lock in here. Let's do this. Keep the positive vibes. What's up, Bruce? Good to see you. What's up, A&B Golf Adventures? Hello to you. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you.
All right, we got to hit a low something. I don't have this shot. I need to hit a low ball and then get it to stop on a dime. Ball's below my feet. Release to the right. Release to the right. Let it dribble up.
Go ball. Go ball.
Not enough dribble.
Did it make it onto the green? Yeah.
It did not make the green.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I almost think maybe kind of a lobby.
There's this tree.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
There's a tree.
That makes sense. Yep. Yeah, it's a tough shot. It's a tough chip from there.
Yeah, it was. And there's not a lot of green to work with. That's why I was so upset.
Yeah.
Too, was I knew the position I just put myself in.
It's okay. You're going to hold it out.
We're going to chip in.
Yep.
We're going to hold it out. We're going to turn this right around.
That's got a chance. Come on, ball. Go, ball. Go. It's a good chip, though.
Yeah, it was the right line.
Yep, definitely the right line. All right, looks like we got some new folks in. We're heading, finishing up our front nine here. It's a good time to let you guys know if you're new here. This is McGolfin TV. We live stream golf about 4 or 5 times a week. You're watching Lex McGuffin. He's our golfer, and I'm in the broadcast booth. Phil McGuffin. The as I always say, the last names are completely fake, but the we are IRL brothers, as required by YouTube law. If you're going to have a golf YouTube channel, you got to be brothers.
Oh my God, I don't want to make this putt.
Yeah, look.
It's going to be so embarrassing if I miss this, but it's such a hard putt.
You got this.
Just ram it in. Ram it in.
There it is. All right. It is a bogey, but probably the best bogey you could expect from that tee shot.
Yeah, from the tee position. All right, now we're coming to the hardest, I think one of the hardest holes on the golf course. It's the longest hole on the golf course. It's 500 yards. I'm starting way back here, and the hole finishes way down there at the clubhouse.
What's up, Dave? Good to see you again.
Hey, is that Dave Christ?
No, it's Dave Abertay. He was here yesterday.
Oh, Dave Abertay from yesterday.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome back again. All right, we are hitting driver. We're playing the Pro V, so the ball's gonna fly. I just got to get it in the fairway. That's my job. Let the ball do its job. I got a strong right to left wind. Let him cook. Let him cook. Come on, wind. Push it back. Push it back a little bit, wind. All right, I'm kind of over by the big trees, in between the 2 big trees on the right-hand side.
All right, not bad, not bad. Let's take a look at hole 9. We call this one the Beast. Don't look at that number there. It's longer than 438. It's like literally 500 yards from the back tees. So it's a long one. Hopefully that tree in front won't give him trouble and he'll have a good look at the green. He says it's one of the harder holes, but it sets up well for his distance, I think. Aussie says, Lex, that's just a BLT, your sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah, with turkey. Yeah. All right, BLT. That's it. BLT's the best sandwich ever made.
Yeah.
It is a BLT.
I'll say definitely it's up there. If it's simple ingredients, so you focus in on executing perfectly the preparation, right? Like toasting the bread perfectly, cooking the bacon perfectly, right? The lettuce is perfect. Yeah, and it can be quite good.
All right, I'm bringing a bunch of clubs with me. Go find out what we got.
Once you get to this part of the stream, Ozzy, you might be a little behind on the stream. If you guys don't know, sometimes YouTube's a little weird. So if you're chatting and doesn't seem to be syncing up with what I'm saying or whatever, you can check your little bar at the bottom and see where it's at. Sometimes it lags behind. Oh, yeah. This is what Golf Wrenching just posted in chat. This is called a Dagwood? Dawood? Yeah, that looks pretty freaking good. What do you got in there? Pastrami turkey roast beef, maybe? I'm guessing? I don't know. It's a lot of meat on that sandwich. How much that sandwich cost? 25 bucks?
right, 5 iron, 191 left. So at least I got it out here about 310. I got to hit this low. Really don't even want all of it at 191. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no, come short. Stay short. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Whoosh.
Yeah, you should,
right.
when the stream's over, you get time, rewatch that. That was a strange looking swing. Almost looked like a
It's because I was
shank. Yeah.
It's because I was trying to take something off of it, right? And I'm hitting a little soft, sawed off, little thing there, and I'm not swinging at it. I should have taken a 6 iron. 6 iron would have given me too much loft. Yeah, the other thing, the ball was sitting up in the rough, and it was kind of teed up like that. That's not an excuse. I should be able to hit the hell out of it teed up like that.
Yeah.
Should be able to hit it any way I want.
Yeah, you guys are gross talking about Rubens. Rubens are disgusting, by the way.
Rubens are disgusting.
Don't unsub for me saying that, but just
pastrami's disgusting.
Yeah, pastrami's gross. Paulson
Dude,
says
they'll cook.
Sorry, go ahead.
At the buffet here, they'll do beef tongue. I think this is like an old person's specialty or something, but they'll do like beef tongue, and guys will do like beef tongue sandwiches. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds gross. I don't like eating animals' faces. I like eating animals, but not the face. I don't eat the face, the butt, or the hooves. Yeah, real quickly, mine is high quality, like European crusty bread, prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, maybe arugula for the greens. Little olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Yep.
Fucking bougie as shit.
Rum,
you know what? Really,
tomatoes.
I'm changing mine. PBJ. A good PBJ. Just nothing gets better than really good peanut butter and really good jelly mixed together on some white bread. I think that's a pretty on-brand choice for me, PBJ. All right, we got to get this close. That ain't it. Where do you need to land it to dunk it? Up there. You got to land it all the way up there to dunk it. There's a ton of break. Nope. No, there's not.
Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of what I play. Well, I can see it there. That's not bad. I always say better to overread the break than underread it. I don't know what the hell golf wrenching's on. He says pineapple and mayo on white. What the fuck? Pineapple and mayo? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. That might be fire, actually.
No.
Sweet and fatty. Just like sweet, like sugar and fat mixed together. That sounds kind of good.
Yeah, don't think too hard about mayo if you think about what it's made from. Just don't think about it. Gotcha. He says it's a white trash specialty. Yeah. I've literally never heard of that. Yeah, pork and pineapple? Yes, absolutely.
All right, I'm going right at it. Enough of this break business. There are no breaks.
Oh.
Okay, 5.
Really working out these bogey buttons today.
I know, you suck. Yeah, we're getting a lot of bogeys. Well, this course is just that much harder when you play it from the tips. A scratch player from the tips would shoot a 76. That's what a scratch player from the tips would shoot here.
Yeah. Well, it's only a, you know, it was a 46. Really not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, not that bad.
No, that's actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. There's three 2-foot putts in there.
Yep. There you go. Dave's bringing some positivity back. He says back 9, birdie bounce back. Yep, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why
we'll just play the best golf I can play, and
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Don't give up on your rounds. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. That's the beauty of golf. You literally get a hole-in-one at some point today. You just never know. All right, guys, as we go to the back 9.
Quick question. Can we drive on the fairways? Sweet. That's exciting. 90 degrees. All right, thank you.
Yay! Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. If you appreciate, if you're enjoying the show.
Open.
Sweet, love to hear it. If you guys don't know, this course went through a full renovation, so it's been cart path only for months and months. And he just asked there, we just got the word, you can, no more cart path only. Thank God.
It's the 3 worst words in golf.
Yep. All right, let's oops, sorry, hold on. Here we are at hole 10, par 4, 436. It's gonna take a heck of a tee shot from these tips to get over those. He likes to cut the corner on the left over those sand traps. I don't know if you could do that today. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You need a back 9 pole. Here's your suggestion. What are the 3 worst words in golf? Cart path only, you're still away. Probably another one. Okay. Think of the children. Think of the children. Think of the children. Really came out of that. It's on the right-hand side. All right. By the cart path.
Okay, not bad. Dave's offering one that's waterbound. You want that as a third?
Oh, yeah, that's waterbound. Yep.
Golf Wrenching says, how about, is that good? It's, I guess if they say no. Guys, you got any other?
Yeah, that's, is that good is the most pathetic.
What do you guys
want?
I
play in tournaments. Let me, you guys, they can put in suggestions while I talk about tournaments. I play in these tournaments, and guys will try to get putts from me. And they'll just sit there and stand by their putt, like waiting for me to give it to them when it's like 2-3 feet. It's like, bitch, that's 3 feet. I ain't giving you that. I'm not giving you anything all day. I'm playing against you. Why would I give you something? And then they get all pissy with me because I don't give putts. 0 putts given by this guy.
Yep.
All right, we are in trouble. Not too big a trouble. We'll figure it out.
All right, we'll stick with that. Is that good? There you go. All right, there's your back 9 pull for today, guys. I feel like we're missing something out there, but we'll stick with that. All right, and we've been live for about an hour and a half. And I've got my 3rd cup of coffee racing through my bladder. I got to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
Perfect. He's gone, guys. It's just us now. We got 155 yards, playing a Pro V. I got to hit off dirt. I think I'm taking a 9-iron. I don't want to go long. 9-iron. It's a little out to the right. Could be bunker bound. There was some leaves in my backswing, if you caught that. Man, maybe while Phil's gone, we should swap cams. We can do it when he's back. Guys, while he's gone, I'm going to remind you to click like and subscribe. I don't know how many people are watching the show, but I know you all haven't hit that like button. So do me a quick favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscriptions are free. It's going to take like 2 calories to hit the button. But then you'll get notified when we go live. I've been toying with the idea of going live a lot more and doing portrait mode and just sort of spur of the moment going live. Not the scheduled stuff I do here with Phil. I don't think Phil would be in on those lives. It'd be just us. Sand wedge. I'm out of the bunker. It's rolling, but it's got to roll a lot more. Great. Someone's coming up. Going off the back 9, apparently. I know this lady. It's going to put pressure on me now. All right, we've got another 10-footer for par here. All day long with these. This one we're going to make. We're going to turn it around on the back 9. Okay, straight in the hole. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Such a good putt. Right on the lip. In for a bogey.
Oh,
can't get a par to save my life today.
That was a good putt. It's nice to see good putts. What's up, Keith? What's up, PJG? I was hoping you'd be around, PJG, today. I'm wearing my Grint Tour t-shirt today. It's a nice quality shirt.
PJG, Keith.
Here's a good one for you, Lex. It's kind of diabolical, but I love this from Dave. Dave says about the whether you give putts in competition. He says he does the inverse. He gives putts early in the round. It gets him thinking it's going to be free putts on the back 9. But when it comes to the back 9, putt everything. Watch him squirm. It's all mental game. Yeah, that's a good strat.
Yeah, that's good.
Whoops. I ran the fly over here. Let's take a look at it. Par 4, 402. This is our next hole. Basically like a mirror image of the prior hole. If you think about it. Get off there. All right.
Phil, how many people we got watching today?
We got 20 folks right now. Yeah.
20 folks, and how many likes?
18 likes. 22 folks. 18
Guys,
likes.
There's 2 of you.
Yeah, get your
I'm
likes
not
in.
hitting this ball until one of you likes. We got to play it the hard way. We're just going to wait.
This guy's become a stern taskmaster.
Just kidding. I don't wait. Fuck. I got to go. I got to pick up my kid. But hey, hit the button. Here we go. Pull. Hit the pull. Make the fairway. I hit the pole. Hopefully I don't overrun the fairway.
That might be quality right there.
Yeah, it's rolling. It's in the fairway.
All right.
Rolling in the fairway. Quality. It's by the cart path, which is also nice.
Hey, you love to see it, PJG says, related to Dave's giving putt strat. PJG says it's exactly what he did in his match play last week. Paid off. He won the match on the 18th hole. Nice job, PJG.
Nice. Good job, PJG.
Yeah, I hope you rubbed it in his face, too.
So tomorrow I've got this is interesting. So I'm in a points race for Player of the Year. I'm currently in first. There's a guy Robert in second and a guy Gordon in third. So tomorrow's a big day for me to go win Player of the Year. Robert, my competition for Player of the Year, is actually my playing partner tomorrow. So however I finish, that's how Robert's going to finish. And so I'm basically assured victory tomorrow for Player of the Year. Really excited about that.
Very nice.
I should get some kind of trophy. Something, hopefully. Some Pro Shop credit.
Pro Shop credit. Yes, that's what we want. I don't want no stupid trophy.
I want a stupid trophy. Screw you, Phil. I haven't gotten a trophy in my adult life, and neither of you. You didn't get any trophies when you were younger. You don't know how nice it is to get trophies.
How dare you? That's not true.
They were ribbons. You got ribbons, buddy, not
yeah.
trophies.
Yeah.
You were a ribbon guy.
Well,
I'm your brother. I'm not going to lie on stream about this. You're a ribbon. All right. 125 yards. I'm going to take a gap wedge and go after it a little bit. If it's got the distance, it's in the bunker.
All right. Well,
God,
we haven't had any
I
sand
just
shots
can't-
today. That'll still be fun.
Can't get away with one here.
Yeah, it's okay.
You just missed it. I had a sand out of the last hole.
Oh, that's
You were
right.
Taking a piss.
That's right. You did. I saw it. All right. Well, anyway, let me get through some of the stuff we got while you're going to the ball. Let's do our daily visit from our old pal Shank.
Hey guys, it's your old pal Shank with a little tip about what to do when someone wants to play through your group. Well, Shank here, I don't mind. You want to know why? Because now they're in front of me and I can hit into them. 4! Now go ahead and stick a ball.
Nice little tip from Shank there.
Okay. Bunker's a little wet. I just got to get this right on the green and let it dribble out.
Oh, right on the knife's edge. Oh, you were
Not enough dribble.
You were playing with fire on that one.
Not enough dribble.
Dave's got some more great ideas. I like this. He says, smelting down the trophy, dividing up the raw metals. It's profits for us dedicated golfing TVers. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, melt down those trophies.
It'll probably be glass. Melting down glass takes a lot of energy. There's no precious metals for us. All right, let's make a par. I've got a ton of wind, and I got to play the wind as the break.
Oh. It's a good putt. You gave it a good chance. All right.
Okay. That's a bogey.
Yep.
Man. Guys, I'm playing pretty decently. I'm not hitting that many bad shots here.
Yeah.
You know, we're not connecting with the putts. And then we've had a couple of really bad... I've had a couple of really bad shots today, which is the thing. There have been a couple of really poor ones, but...
It's crazy because you're hitting lasers off the tee. Like, have you really had a genuinely bad tee shot today? I don't feel like it.
I don't think so. They've all been fairly, fairly playable.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm real fast, Lex. Make sure, because we like to be inclusive on the channel. We are now en Espanol with Shank.
Hola chicos, es tu viejo amigo. Con un pequeño consejo sobre qué hacer cuando alguien quiere jugar a través de tu grupo. Bueno, agítate aquí. No me importa. ¿Quieres saber por qué? Porque ahora están frente a mí y puedo golpearlos. 4. Ahora adelante y pega una pelota.
There you go. That's for our Spanish-speaking audience.
All right, I'm going to hit the pole again. Into the wind. All right, that's going to end up in good position.
Yeah, another freaking laser.
All right, perfect position, right where I like to be.
Very, very nice. All right, let's look at hole 12. This is our second to last par 5 on this round. Yep, first par 5 on the back 9, I should say. Very scoreable hole, or at least, well, I don't know. You'll see when we get to the green. This green is, oh, is it something? F this green is what I say.
Hey, Phil, let me swap cams so I can go back to this one for 18.
Yeah. Sounds good. I like that.
It'll just take me a moment. You don't even need to go anywhere.
Well, we'll run a quick commercial break.
Wenn Sie frischen Atem wünschen und das Gefühl haben möchten, einen groben amerikanischen Big Dicks Big Drugs haben, so können Sie langen Bäume schlagen und Birdies in Bars rüsseln. Machen Sie das, was brechen die Samboten? Essen Sie Mentos Bonbons. Mentos, das Froschmacher.
In a world gone mad, there's only one man who stands between us and total golf insanity, and his name is Trip McGuffin.
Need to hold on for dear life.
This is Just the Tip with Trip McGuffin. Do you have the balls? Have you lifted enough weights, done enough steroids to watch golf's hottest new show, Just the Tip with Trip McGuffin? Friday nights at 11, only on McGuffin TV. Hey guys, Friday nights at 11, check out Trip McGuffin. It's a really cool show. Teaches you how to hit it long. He's a unofficial world amateur long drive champion. Is it Trip or Lex going for Player of the Year? Trip's, because of his unique nutritional supplement program, he's been banned from all competitive play, which I believe he's fine with. I think he's actually talking to Slicer and Slicer, the lawyers, about suing all of the governing bodies. It's he calls it a reverse class action, so it's him versus the RNA, USGA, PGA of America, PGA Tour Enterprises. I think he's adding the Grint Tour in there. He's adding all the Corn Ferry, all of it. Yep, yeah, Keith knows. Yep, Trip's banned in all competitive play. Yeah, he does.
It's really
have
unfair
hair.
what they did to Trip.
Yep, it's BS. Yeah, and I ran that today, guys, because now that we're hitting the summer and all the snowbirds are going away and the courses are going to be like completely empty, might be able to convince Trip McGuffin to come down and do a live stream for us here during the summer. He's been on the show, I think, twice so far, but I feel like it's
Trip almost did the live stream today.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I talked to him on the phone earlier. He was thinking about it. He was kind of in a mood and was like, you know, wanted to do a little raging. All right, we got 220. I've got 3 wood. I don't want all of it.
All right, come back, cut. Did it go left again?
Yeah, what do you think, Phil?
Yeah, well, if sometimes I can, we can see the ball going left. Sometimes it cuts back. Sometimes it doesn't.
Ah. And that's my 3 wood. My 3 wood is like, you know, but it's when I try to go easy, I go left.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my bad. I needed to remind you about holding off the finish.
Exit to the right. I gotta exit to the right.
Yep. Yep, exaggerate the feels to make it real. Yep, Keith, it is one of those days, except he's playing good golf, right? I mean, putts have been good, they haven't dropped. You know, I mean, he's kind of like not paid too much attention on the tap-ins, but you know, it is what it is. But it's driving the ball great. I mean, irons aren't like on a rope today, but they're not really that bad. It's just, I think there's been some bad luck, and you know, this is how golf goes. That's why we do this, right?
I'm gonna leave you here.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm tempted to show you my lie. Hopefully you'll be able to zoom and see by my stance.
Yeah. No, we want to go look at the hole for when it goes in.
I'm on a downhill slope here. The ball is in the bunker on the downhill slope.
Nice. Yo, what's up, D-Boy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Good to see all you guys stay. Big crowd today. We got 23 folks watching. Love to see it.
23 people, so that's a few more than last time. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Subscriptions are free on Tuesdays. It's Ladies' Day, so they're free on Ladies' Day. All right. This is challenging.
Oh, it was in a bunker too. Wow, yeah. Was it on the downslope on the backside of the bunker too?
It was on the downslope on the backside.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, honestly, not bad then. Not bad.
No, I'm not throwing clubs over this one. I'm hearing 3. I got someone creeping up on me for some damn reason. Not sure what they're about. All right, let's sink this.
Oh, actually not that bad. You guys see all that undulation and the break there? Not that bad of a putt.
What are you doing?
3, so that was our 4th shot. So we got a putt for par.
What are you doing? Why are you just driving in the rough?
Yeah, forget them. Focus on your golf.
All right.
They're looking for their lost rangefinder.
Yeah. I think you're right. Okay, just a little outside, give it enough speed.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Phil, that's a 6.
I know. I know.
It was a good putt.
Yeah.
I didn't pull the pin.
I told him on the
It hit the pin.
flyover. I was about to say, oh, this is a scoreable par 5, and I said, well, actually, wait until you see the green. I prepared him for it.
Yeah. No. Yep, you bet. I'll turn it in if I see it.
Oh my god, I was right. She's looking for something. She's looking for a lot.
6 hybrid.
6 hybrid, yeah. Look at that, I called it, guys. She was looking for a club. Yeah, it's a good point. Paulson says, go fight him. We badly need a golf fight to get more viewers. Well,
I would have taken that old lady. I could have beat her ass.
Yeah, that'd be good.
She's probably like 65.
Yep.
Osteoporosis, right?
Oh, the camera's doing that weird wigging out thing where it's all wavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me check it out here. Oh yeah. Yep. Always tell me because that just drains. It kills the battery.
Yep.
All right. We got to launch one. That lady's right in my landing area. Do I hit?
Give her 2 seconds so I can run the flyover. How about that? Here we are, guys, at hole 13, one of the hardest holes on the course, and you can see why. They put all kinds of danger in the landing zone off your tee shot. Sometimes the wise move is to just blast it out right into the parallel fairway. And this green's tricky, too.
I'm going right over this grove of trees. Just like that.
Yeah, another great drive. Every drive today's been great. You know, it's funny.
It's what I warmed up on.
What's funny is you talking about beating up an old lady, and I had this whole thing today. Let's see if I picked the right one. I wanted to make sure folks know that to humanize Lex a little bit, let you know that he's a good guy. This is a video. It's already up on the channel. A little promotion for some videos, but a couple months ago, a woman went into labor on the back nine, and there were no doctors around, right? Just like one of those TV shows. And Lex delivered a little golfing baby. So there's a little video out there called Back Nine Baby. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, she named him Little Lex. Lil apostrophe Lex. I was got a kid named after me for that.
Yeah.
Gross as hell though. I had to do it on the car path, and I had to cut the umbilical cord with my sand wedge, and so I had to really go after it and with a sand wedge. It was a heck of a shot. Really high pressure, brutal, but I pulled it off.
There you go. D-Boy says, Dr. Lexington III, OB. Yes.
How does he know that Lex is short for Lexington?
Oh, good guess. Yeah, speaking of babies, apparently, guys, there's a term for it, too. What's that called where there's a theory that your child's, like their future life is somewhat defined by what you name them? But if you want to have a pro golfer child, name them a golf thing, right? You got Blades Brown out there. You got this other kid literally named Happy Gilmore that's trying to qualify for the U.S. Open.
All right, 124, same distance we had before. I'm going to take a pitching wedge this time.
Basically, what I'm saying is when I get my mail order bride from the Ukraine here in a couple weeks and we have our first baby, I'm naming my baby Eagles Birdies MacGuffin.
That's such a wild thing that people used to go to magazines and mail order other humans. It was crazy the things we did before the internet.
Yeah.
You know, now you can just go on the internet and do it. But you had to use magazines, send in money, and trust that they're actually going to send you a Ukrainian woman. That's crazy. Crazy world. All right, 125. It's on the line I wanted. Just right of the pin. Just right of the pin. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. The unholdable green.
Yep. Another elevated green that's rock hard. Very hard to hold balls on this green. Looked like a good shot, though.
Yeah.
Yep. See, there you go. Dave.
I can't wait to play somewhere else. Next week, I'm playing at Jupiter Country Club. And see, this is when I need to go live, right? I can go live from my sunglasses when I'm doing these competitions with these other old guys. I'm going to start doing that on Facebook. Guys, if you don't follow McGolfin TV on Facebook, find us on Facebook. And I also got to remind you, there's only 18 likes on the channel, 23 of you watching.
It's actually 20, but still.
That's fine.
Yep.
Hit the button.
Yeah, hit that button.
All right. Hit that button.
Yeah. That's definitely a thing. Dave says he knew a guy named Ball Washer. He says he was a great player at his club. Exactly. I can believe that too, because he's British. I could see that being a last name Washer. And then, yeah, Ball just happens to be the family name. Like Georgia Ball. Social media instructional golf lady. Come on back, have enough speed.
My only chance for a par on this 9.
What's up, Orion? Orion, he got me first. I'm like, oh shit, is there a data problem? He goes, did the picture freeze? That was a long contemplation there, Orion. What's up? Good to see you, by the way. Oops.
Yes.
Oh, I missed.
Finally, something falls.
All right, nice job.
Yes.
That was one. That was a par. Yeah. Please tell me that was a par.
Yeah, that was a par. Run me some nice par. Something good.
All right. I tried to zoom in, but the camera was a little too high. I missed it. Lex is a little bit of a rules expert. Dead King is wondering, Lex, what is the rule, and what do you do when your ball plugs in the mud in the fairway? I think he means like fully embedded.
You clean that sucker.
You can.
It's fully embedded. If it embeds, even if it's not lift clean in place, if it embeds more than, like a centimeter down, if your ball is embedded in any shape, you get to lift clean and place it.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
The next thing you want to do, right after you lift clean and place it, you want to talk to your superintendent at your golf course about why your fairways are plugging and why they're so soggy. They need to overseed with sand. That's one of those ones where it's just like, I don't know. If you're plugging on your fairway, that means you're not getting the rollout. On the drive I had today, that was 340. A lot of that was rollout.
Mm-hmm.
I got 189 here.
All right, let me.
A lot of wind. I'm gonna have to work with the wind.
All right. Yep. Looks
Take
like
a 6-iron.
Looks like wind is left to right there. You heard him up. It's about right what the card says. I think he's at 186. Says 185. No water. Still a challenging par 3 at this distance from the tips. Fairly small green.
We're still playing the Pro V. We haven't lost this yet. We're gonna aim at about these houses. All right, it touched the green. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but it touched it.
Okay.
Touched it in the very front.
All right, very nice. Good deal. All right. What else do we have for you guys today? Let's do a little bit more promotion for the channel. Guys, we try to innovate here at McGolfin TV, and we're trying to push the boundaries. Obviously, as you guys know, collaborations on YouTube are really, really important. So this was a very cool, unique collaboration that I was able to pull off. This was me versus, this is going to be up on the channel in a couple days. This is me versus this cute little dog. It's the Bush Pee Challenge. So we didn't play 18 holes, but we went around 18 holes, and we saw who could pee in the most bushes. So there you go. Look for that on McGolfin TV. Very nice, D-boy.
Didn't
Love
hold.
to see it.
Not a chance.
Yep. Get some exercise there. I can't read that off, horse, but that's very funny. You know what? I don't mind being a man-child, horse, because I'm literally 47 going on 48, and I look at myself in the mirror, and not even like I've been like super healthy in life, but I still got beautiful smooth skin like a 27-year-old. I've got that who's the actor from the Lord of the Rings movie? What's that kid's name? Elijah Wood. Yeah.
All right. I just got to get this right up and dribble it. We're going to sink this. This is going in. A little too soft with it. It was the right idea, though.
Yeah. It's a good chip. Chipping's been good
Yeah.
today. All right, anyway. 'Cause I ended the back nine poll because I want to do another one. 3 worst words in golf. We got 19 votes. Majority of folks said, yeah, car path only. It's a clear winner. So there you go. I ended that because we have to ask an important question here, guys.
All right, what does this look like? Somewhere out here, maybe?
Is there anyone out there that's actually never taken a leak on the golf course? That's really the question.
Oh, we still got to do that diaper stream. That was an idea someone had. Come out here wearing an adult diaper. Not let me go to the restroom. Not even close. Not even close.
Tons of break. Crazy amounts of break.
You know what that is, Phil.
Which one should I press? All right, we'll do that one.
Gilmore, you suck, you jackass.
That's what I say.
It's all right. It's been a fun show today. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's a good show. Yeah. And it's actually a really, really great show. I'm having a good time. You know, this is our benchmarking round, so I'm clearly going to have some room to grow.
Yep.
I think this is going to count towards my McGolfin index, and I'll come up with a McGolfin index, which is better than a GIN. GIN is stupid, and your handicap index is like a stupid measurement. So I think we're going to do McGolfin index, which is just the average of these rounds. Right? And then what's the average? Like 83, 84, something like that. The 91 today and the 91 before are really going to raise it up, though.
No, I didn't, Dead King. I didn't last week. I didn't say I have the skin of Danny Trejo. I didn't say that. I do want to do I want to do an Edward James Olmo stand and deliver skit, but with golf. If anyone gets that reference. And we're all geezers in here. You guys remember that movie, Stand and Deliver, with Edward James Olmos?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. You're too young.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Hole number 15, par 5. Last one of the day at 5:32. See what he does here. Driving's been on point today. And we can eke out a little birdie here.
Couldn't hit it better. It's in the fairway. Not far enough to go home in 2, though.
Okay. It's good, though. Normally, you're out right in those trees, so if you're nice in the fairway, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I get to drive in the fairway, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go drive over to it. We're not going to get our data killed by trees today.
Beautiful. All right.
Guys, when I talk about this, let me just show you a little behind the scenes here. I've got the Starlink satellite, and one of the caveats with this thing working is it needs line of sight. So you can't have trees in your way, you can't have anything. So it works great in the fairways. But when I'm cart path only, and there's just tree, the data drops and it's not as clear a picture, unfortunately. And I'm a little obsessed about having good clear picture.
Yeah, you got it, Horsecock. Edward James Olmos, the math teacher. Jaime Escalante, correct. You got the reference, which means you win one sleeve of scuffed up waterlogged Pro V1s, courtesy of McGolfin TV. Just send us your address, full name, social security number, credit card number, and that little 3-digit on the back of your credit card, and we'll send you out that sleeve of Pro V1s. Yeah, good point. Dead King said, talking about skincare. This is a good segue to a sunblock sponsor. Yeah. Which is a good call. Shout out to
I'm gonna go
sunscreen. Sponsor of
3
this
hybrid here, just so I don't get in trouble. 3 hybrid.
That
looks pretty good. Stop wind, stop wind. I never saw it come down. We're gonna have to go chase that ball.
Yeah, that's a good point. Dave says best sunblock sponsor. Excuse me, best sunblock sponsor. Playing in the trees. Oh no, Golfing Orlando says his golf game is slipping. What's going on? Maybe playing too much? Who knows? Yeah, Lex, did you remember your sunscreen today?
I did. I sure did. I slathered myself up today.
Good. Oh, Golfing Orlando said he just played 18. He came in at +1. That's gotta be
Nice.
rough,
Good
man.
job.
That sucks, man. 1 over par for 18, man. Yeah, do better. We've all been there, Golfing Orlando. Have a rough day and shoot 1 over par. Yeah.
The challenge is his expectations, right? He can shoot, and he has shot 4 under. And when you've shot 4 under, your expectation becomes you're always going to shoot 4 under. You know, that's not reality, but that's the expectation.
Yeah.
All right, there's a root right here. I need to be real careful. I'm going to pick this clean. It's on the green, on 3. I've got 12, 15 feet for par, or for birdie.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Real fast. Didn't have too much golf news for you guys today, but I think Rod mentioned it in chat earlier, just so you guys are aware. Keep you abreast of all the golfing news while he's going to his ball. Little piece of news here. Brandt Snedeker has been named captain of the 2026 U.S. President's Cup team at Medina. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, if the Presidents win, I don't know what the President's Cup is, personally. What is that? That's Europe versus America? I guess if America wins, you can expect Brandt Snedeker to shed tears of joy, because he's in touch with his feelings. He likes to cry.
Isn't that the Ryder Cup? Isn't Ryder Cup Europe versus America? Why would we have two?
I don't
two
know.
of the same thing.
Someone in chat's gonna tell us here. I don't know.
Yeah. Phil, you're a sports broadcaster, buddy. You got to know these things.
I'm not that interested in team golf. I don't care about the Ryder Cup. I got to be honest.
Yeah, or TGL.
Yeah.
Or live.
And I don't. Yeah, the team element on live golf is the least. It's the least thing I'm interested in. Come back! Come back! Come back! All right, decent putt.
I think they've watered these greens and slowed them down considerably.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Sometimes I was expecting some break there.
Yeah.
And I just didn't get any.
Still good par.
Yeah, good par. Happy with that. We're going into the next hole, hole number 16, which is a par 3. Now tomorrow morning, because I won one of the closest to the pins, the qualifier, I've got a hole-in-one contest on this hole tomorrow for $10,000.
Cool.
There's me and 7 other gentlemen from my club.
Cool.
8 a.m. hole-in-one contest.
How many tries? How does it work?
You get 1 try.
Oh, just 1 try. Okay. All right. Well, good luck to
Yeah,
you.
1 try. Thank you.
I guess that's why it's $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah, they buy the insurance.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably like $100 for the insurance for that. So they buy the insurance.
Guys, what's going on in chat? I see one person properly roasting me. Paulson said, "Oh, come on, guys. They go Ryder's Cup, or they go President's Cup and Ryder Cup on rotation." Okay, that's good to know. Now I know that. But what is the President's Cup? I mean, which one is that one?
It's Donald Trump's tournament.
Oh.
He's the president.
That's true.
Right? It's in America.
Aussie says, "Oh my God, Phil, I genuinely don't know. I know, right? Ryder's Cup, I think is that Europe. If I stop and think about it, hold on, let me think about it. President's Cup, it's like a weird.
They have it in boat racing too, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've got 150 yards left. I'm going to take an 8-iron. This is where the pin's going to be tomorrow. This is the hole-in-one contest right here.
All right, well, don't do it right now, because then you won't be able to do it tomorrow. We could use.
I'd rather do it for the channel than the $10,000.
No, we want that 10 grand. We can put that into the channel.
Yeah, that would be nice. All right, finish out to the right.
Oh no, it looks like
Still going to cook left.
It's tracking.
It's going to cook left. It's cooking left. It's left.
Okay, thank God.
The pin, everything, it's blowing 20 miles an hour. We didn't need to leave that so far out right.
Yeah.
I'd have to start it over the water and just take that's such a ballsy approach.
Yeah, there you go. Win that 10 grand. Dave says you could fly us all down for a day at your home course. Yeah, we could actually do the subscriber tournament with 10 grand. Yeah, absolutely.
I would buy like 4 more phones is what I would do with that money.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and speaking of that, guys, if you guys want to come on the channel, if you're in the area, open invite. Caveats, just got to be entertaining, but you can also get fun little thumbnails like this. Keith took the plunge and was down here a couple weeks ago and played 2 days with us. Well, you get a little. That's Keith right there, OG of the channel.
I got a message from Golf Frenching. I think he's going to be in Orlando. He wants to play.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Love to play with him. I don't think I can make it to Orlando. The challenge, you saw that Starlink. And part of what we have to do on the show is keep the pace fast. And when you just go play some random muni course or something, or even resort courses, you can't guarantee that you're not going to be sitting behind some foursome of tourists or something, you know? At my club, I can kind of control the tee sheet, and I can control when we play. and make sure it's times like this where I have the course to myself. It's a lot easier when I have the course to myself. Hell of a bit of privilege. It's one of the reasons we do the show, actually, is this bit of privilege with this membership.
Yep.
All right, go in the hole. Roll out more, roll out more.
That looks good.
Nah.
No, it's good
it's
though.
slow.
No,
yeah, everything's slow.
Still though, I mean, it was good execution. You got the brake right. I guess that's what I focus on, right? Is the brake line. Yeah, those two good ideas. Subscriber scramble, right? You could pick who you want to play. I like Aussie's idea. Off the tips. It's just stroke play off the tips. Yeah, brutal.
Brutal.
That'd be fun. All right, well, golf ranching.
I mean, there's some of these holes, like the next hole. If you don't carry it 200 yards, you're in the water.
Yep.
You need a minimum. Like Phil on the next hole, Phil would not be able to play the next hole, I think. He'd have to play some weird... I don't even know what he would do from the tips. It would be really challenging.
We had that. It wasn't even from the tips, but because I could barely drive the ball. The one time I was on stream that one day, I hit 3 balls in a row in the water off this next hole.
You know what that is. We all know what that is. All right, we're playing bogey golf today. Not bad from the tips, with the wind. It is what it is. Bogey golf. I gotta switch earbuds, Phil.
Yeah, once again, good putt, just didn't drop.
Yep. Everything's a little bit slower today. They've been watering and softening the stuff up, and it's just a little bit slower. A little too slow.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I guess with wind like this, you can't actually have the greens being that fast.
Well, Golf Wrenching says he'll drive. He says he's willing to drive down. Says it's pretty normal for him for what he does for work, and he says he'll play you from the tips too. There you go.
Oh, sweet. Okay, we're on. That's a date.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the messages and we'll set it up. Hold on, let me switch earbuds here.
Either DM us on Discord or send us an email at McGolfandTV@gmail.com. Yeah, if you guys want to give us feedback or complain, you want to.
It's the perfect time to come play too. The weather's not scorching hot yet. All the snowbirds are leaving. This is the last week of seasons. Tomorrow's the season closing tournament for my club. So season is over. Everyone's going back to Canada.
Yep, deport them.
Phil, can you say something?
Get them out of our country. Those Canadians. We gotta close that border down. This is why we're paying too much for golf, guys. We have an open border to the north. We got all these illegal Canadians coming down, taking up tee times, driving up the cost of golf. We need to build a golf wall across the northern border to keep the Canadians out. There you go, Paulson. You got it. Yep, build that Canadian wall. It's gonna be a great wall. All right, well, he's switching his earphones there. Let's look at our second to last hole. It's par 4, 364. This is the one he's talking about. If you don't have decent distance from the tips, you just keep splashing in the water, which I've done myself on this hole. Ozzy says Canada should build a wall to keep the USA out. Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, make it. Okay. That was not a great ball, but we made it.
Cool.
It's on the right, just before the fairway.
Cool.
Phil, what's my score at currently?
79.
Okay. We got some work. I gotta try hard to not shoot a 90 here.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right. You mentioned it, and you know, because I was looking at the prior scores, right? A lot of 80s. There was that 91 in there, and definitely, it is interesting, right? That it's in your mind that this is the benchmark round. This is the one you're trying to shoot. Excuse me, shoot as low as possible, and it's kind of that mental thing, right? When you want it so bad, right? It's hard to just like play free.
Yep.
It's the weird thing about golf is
Or
like
someone left a pin down.
you gotta like play to shoot low scores, but to like be free in the swing and all that, you gotta actually kind of like actually not give a crap at all about where the ball goes, right? It's like a weird thing. This little tip that my golf coach told me about helping me play better with being someone who doesn't play much on-course golf, right? Because for me, like the head game, like because I only get a chance to play like 3 or 4 times a year, so when I do get to play, it's just like this, it's all built up in my mind, like this is my one chance.
That's got eyes. Not enough legs, but it had eyes. It's in actually pretty good shape.
Very nice.
I took a pitching wedge and went after it at 125 yards.
Very nice.
The pin is not in the hole. It's on the ground right now. So I didn't know the distance to the pin, so I had to shoot something else. Take a guess. I took a pretty good guess.
This was the other thing that was kind of cool to look at. Is, you know, you guys hear me talk about how I think if golf courses could go back in time, put the priority back on the practice areas. Look at this practice area for the ASU golf team that they get to use.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Look at that. All those targets out there and stuff.
This is how windy it is. The pin fell over in the wind.
Oh. Interesting. Dave says, oh.
Old ladies don't put it in
Yes.
properly sometimes.
More things for me to not actually hit.
Okay, let's get a birdie. I want to hear that music. I want some limes. I hit it hard enough so I didn't leave it short. You know, I'm just like, don't leave it short. Don't leave it short. Ay, ay, ay.
I did see a tweet about a bunker that was going around. I didn't realize it was Bryce. I kind of glazed right over. Let me go back and try to find that again. I know what you're talking about, John Backers. There it is. Nice job.
In for a 4.
All right. Feel good about that putt. That was a good one.
That was a good putt, yeah.
Yep. Come on, guys. Paint that chat green. Get your pairs in chat. Yeah, that was one. It was
It's
about...
the last...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's the last time I'll ask. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're getting to the ultimate hole here, hole 18.
Yep.
Stream's just about over. I got to go pick up kids from school here. Hit that like button for me, guys. Hit the subscribe button. It helps YouTube spread us around. And we need spread around like butter or peanut butter. We want to spread this channel like peanut butter.
All over your sweet, rippled, glistening body. Well, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
Wrong show. Wrong show. That's this other show I do. Well, this is kind of cool. I'm looking for that tweet. that John Baggers mentioned. And take this one with a grain of salt, right? These are always rumors until they happen, but here's this from Nuclear Golf. Says, Justin Live Golf enters, quote, advanced talks with the official world golf ranking to award OWGR points to the league. Very interesting. Whoops.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, driver. I'm going to aim it off the left and let it curl.
No, looks good. Is it cutting right?
Yep, it splashed.
It did splash.
Yep,
all right.
Splashy.
Well, it's the only bad drive of the day. I mean, the drive has been great.
Well, and it's the shot shape I was planning, right? It's just the wind just cooked it a lot more. I needed to aim well over the houses and really let it cook. And I'm just not comfortable cooking a 20-mile-per-hour wind, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. Whoops. Wrong course. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Let's look at this final hole so we get a sense of what we're talking about here. He tried to cut it a little bit, but it hit that water on the right, as you can see. So he's gonna have to take a drop. Hopefully he's not too far back to try to hit this island green. Yeah, that's the other rumor too, Ozzy, is that Brooks Koepka, I don't know, it's weird. He's literally an owner of a Live Golf team. Like, how does he get out of that, right? That's the part that, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh, I love driving out here. Oof.
Here's the...
Oof.
Here is this thing with Bryson in Mexico. Oh. I gotta put
With sound.
I gotta put the sound on. Here you go.
Worst fucking bunkers ever. The worst.
With sound.
No, look. You have the fucking felt below. What the hell? You could hurt somebody's wrist. You could break someone's wrist.
Uh-huh.
You can't even get it out.
There you go, guys. Even Bryson engages in a lot of heavy cope. That guy's coping hard right there.
I've got 150 yards. I'm going to take a 9-iron. We got to go right at it. We got to get this one. We'll hit another.
Really? You kept your head down.
Yeah, we'll hit another. Oh, it stayed on.
Yeah.
Barely stayed on the complex.
Good to have you here golfing Orlando. See you later as well. We'll catch you in that
Hey,
Discord.
see you golfing Orlando.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to have Wrenching on the channel and play from tips.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he kicks my ass too. Do we know golf wrenching? Do you carry a handicap? What's your handicap?
Ozzy said +6.
What?
Ozzy said +6.
Yeah.
And Dave said, can I say all of them? I think he means a different type of handicaps. Yep, I've got those disabilities. I've got non-visible golf disabilities. I've got golf PTSD, a lot of golf trauma. Dissociative personality disorder. I'm a highly competent golfer with the putter, and then as soon as it's in the other club, I'm literally a piece of crap. Dave used to suffer from shankitis. That sucks. I think there's a topical cream you can get now for shankitis.
I started taking Hagovi for my
What's up, amateurs? Good to see you. He says golf deficit disorder. He's got a hard time focusing while he's swinging. Yep, I got that one too. Yep.
All right, for a par in the hole. Here we go.
That was a high quality chip. That was good. That was really good. Pretty swing on that one.
Phil,
too.
I lost you in my ears. You can do your putting voice or talk shit, do whatever you like there.
Alrighty.
That's a 6.
Hate to see it. That's right, Iron Dog. Today, golf take it.
89. We broke 90. Okay.
Yes, we did break 90. Well, it's from the tips. Not an easy course from the tips. It's literally a championship level course. Got extremely tough greens. It's got length. It's got just enough water on just the right holes, right? Some of those par 3s are tough. This island green, right? If you're not an amazing ball striker, like this hole's like a 9 for me. I pre-write 9 on my scorecard as I step up to the tee box on this hole. Whoops. Oh, stop.
Phil, I got you back now.
Stop. I didn't want to press that. All right. Yeah, come on down, Orion. You know, I used to say the 2 caveats is some golf parody. And then you got to be entertaining and chatty. But you know what? Honestly, you just got to be entertaining. You want to come on the show? Love to have you guys. You just got to keep in mind that it's still an entertainment product at its core. Do what Keith did. Keith was great. A lot of great banter. He had a great time. So yeah.
Keith brought the vibes. That's what you gotta bring the vibes so that I'm a little better player. When I got vibes, I'm a better player.
Oh yeah, and bring us gifts. Keith brought us gifts.
That too.
Sweet t-shirts. That's the caveat. That's the rule. You gotta bring us something cool. I need sprinkler heads, guys. Bring me some sprinkler heads for my lawn. Orion says Keith suffered through every moment. No, he didn't. He loved it. Well, he was suffering on the inside. How about that? Ozzy says, still waiting for a shirt. Yep. Yell at Lex to get on that merch stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta get on the merch. I gotta send out some bag tags. I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do there. Sorry.
Oh,
this guy's parking right where I'm trying to go somewhere where I could talk.
Yeah, just keep in mind, guys, all these other golf YouTubers, they don't have kids. The only one that's got kids is Rick Shields, but he's also got billions of dollars from the Saudis.
Yep. Speaking of which, yeah, we got to wrap it up so I can go and pick them up in just a little bit.
Yep.
Take them to tennis. Today's tennis day. So we got tennis lessons for my country club 8-year-old. You think she knows how good she's got it?
No, but that's also good on the other end. Kids that grow up in like abject poverty kind of also aren't really aware, right? They just kids remain kids no matter what happens external from them, right? It's the image of like the Palestinian kids like in a war-torn area, and then they're just out there with the soccer ball having fun. So you think like, how can they have fun, right, and still be kids with all that horribleness around them? Kids find a way. They're actually
they do resilient.
Yeah,
kids are resilient.
Yep. Why did I mention Rick Shields? Everyone's talking about how bad Rick is. Well, tell that to Rick's multi-million-dollar mansion in Great Britain. Anyway, guys, great show today. Big crowd. We got up to 22 likes. I think our did the Bryan Bros have kids? One of them has kids. I don't think both have kids though, right, D-Boy? I think one of them doesn't. But yeah, I think our highest likes on a stream is 27, so we got pretty close to that. We appreciate you guys for that.
It was a good stream.
Yeah.
Really not very good golf, but good stream.
I think the golf was good. It was odd. I mean, your driving was freaking amazing today.
Yeah. You know, that one 340.
Yeah, 340 right down the middle. Yeah. Pretty good. All right, guys, what we learned today, we learned that about half of you guys do play in some competitive golf. We learned that almost all of you have, at least at some point, peed on the golf course. That was our final poll, 18 votes. 88% said yes. Love to see it. Yep, we learned that we all hate car path only. And we learned that even people like Bryson get into some cope when they're having trouble in the bunker and they blame it on the sand.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
No, that's a legit complaint, because I think what the thing was is the bunkers were new and they just put the sand in there, and it takes a certain amount of time for that sand to settle and to compact and to create the right hitting surface. Otherwise it's like dunes and you just sink into it too much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Lex is going to help Bryson with his coping.
Lexi's got that cope too. We had that cope.
Yep, we
on
did.
This course for
We
the
did.
first. We lost balls in the bunker where they just quicksanded in.
That's true. Good point. Ozzy says we learned that Lex loves red. Is what we learned. Yeah. It's a good trick though, right, for people that are used to PGA Tour telecasts for reds birdies. They look at the scorecard and go, man, look at all the birdies this guy got. That's how we trick you. All right, yeah. I think that's all we got. Shout out to Shank for his tip today. Let's see, once again, real fast. Tomorrow we're off as normal. Lex got his league play. Good luck to you for becoming player of the year in your club.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be back on Thursday at 11 a.m. on the East Course. And that one, I think we're committed to that. We're going to do like a 4-club, 3-club challenge on that one. It's time for some goofy golf. So we're either doing that on Thursday at 11 a.m. on this East Course, but we also got a stream on Friday in the morning at 8:42 a.m. Eastern Time on the West Course for just 9 holes. So I'll let Lex decide if he wants to try to do a hole 18 on this difficult course with like a 3-club, 4-club challenge, or maybe do it on the 9-holer. We'll see.
No, we're going to do it on this course.
Okay, cool. Yep. Let's see, Golf Wrenching says, yeah. DMC says laters. Looking forward to the 3-club. Yeah, it should be fun. So here's Golf Wrenching's challenge for you. Lex.
Yeah.
He says, if I break 90 and you don't break 80, he wins. Same tee box. Does that make sense?
Ooh. If he breaks 90 and I don't break 80?
Yep.
We'll play forward tees. I like it.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys can work out
So
the
he
details.
wants 10 strokes. We'll just say he wants 10 strokes.
Basically, yep. Yeah, that could be fun to watch. And Golf Ranching also said he watched the last Brian Bros video. We didn't talk about it on the channel. He says Wesley's attitude is a little more bitter. Was that the one about where he talked about the short one where he talked about his ban and how he's gonna appeal it, or something else? We never talked about his ban video.
No, we didn't. We could now.
Yeah, no, we'll save it. I mean, it's already come and gone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a shelf life for golf news. It's already come and gone. He's banned. He can do his appeal. Oh, you got something weird on there. Don't eat that one. Don't eat that one. There's something weird on there. What is that?
Sticker.
Oh, it's a sticker. Okay, I thought it was a bug. I was like, don't eat it. There's a fucking giant cricket. All right, cool. Yeah, Dave says if you're ever down in Florida, tips only. Chat decides the club. All right, cool. Yeah. Should be fun. All right, cool, guys. Lex, anything else you got?
No, looking forward to playing with Golf Ranching then. Be the second chatter on the channel.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
I'll connect with you on the DMs there, and we'll get it all set up. Yeah, I'd love to host you here. It's a great club, great place to come visit. Driving range is going to be back on grass. Everything's going to be good to go here 2 days from now. We're going to be good to go. Guys, thanks for tuning in today. A lot of viewers. I wish I could have put on a better show. I tried my best. I missed a lot of real small putts. So, I know I can't, there's no such thing as a tap in. I got to take time on every stupid putt, time and energy.
Yep. Yeah, I know it's a grind. It gets annoying having to grind out every last 3-foot putt, but Yep. It is what it is. All right, cool. Yeah, golfing Orlando too. Yeah. Let us know what your schedule. I know you talked about coming on and playing with us as well. Love to have you. Love to see some high quality golf. All right, cool. I think that's all we got today, guys. Once again, we're off tomorrow, back on Thursday around noonish. Thank you guys again for being here. Lex, say bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the likes. I don't know why people didn't sub today. A little disappointed in those new viewers for not subbing. But proud of all you guys for all your likes and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys.
There you go. He's proud of you guys. I'm proud of you too. Yeah, and shame on you new viewers for not subbing. How dare you? How dare you? Anyway, let's do some shout outs. Shout out Dave, Golf Wrenching, Orion, D-Boy. We saw Bruce Miller back in, DMC, Aussie Golfer, Cameron. Always love having you here, Cameron. Iron Dog, shout out to you. Who am I missing? Anyone else I'm missing? Karen Golfs was here today. Love to see you guys. John Baggers. All right, Paulson. Can't forget my homie Paulson. Horse Express, also homie. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Once again, as always, if you have the time and the money and your wife won't divorce you and your kids won't resent you when they get older because you didn't spend time with them, spend all your time at the golf course. Get some golf in. All right, guys, bye-bye.